Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So guys, in this video, we're going to talk about Ye's attorney, or rather one of his attorney, asking a county judge to have him removed from the case. So this attorney is alleging that Ye is not talking to him and Ye is not paying him the money that he should have received in order to represent Ye on a case that on an incident that took place back in January of 2022. Do you guys remember the story of this gentleman following Ye up to about 3 warehouses? Ye told the gentleman to quit following him. You know, he doesn't have time for him. He's not comfortable with him following him. This gentleman was up in Ye's face like, you're a celebrity, and so what. Ye sucker punched him. He sued Ye. Ye had an attorney on the case, but this attorney is now saying that, listen, I'm not getting my money from Mr. Kanyewest. Your Honor, please remove me from this case. Let's get into this report that is coming out from All Hip Hop News. Now, Kanyewest allegedly won't pay or speak to a lawyer representing him in an assault and battery lawsuit, according to My News LA. Attorney Brian Brumfield asked Los Angeles County Judge Theresa Traber to be removed from Ye's case on Monday, July 1st. He says defendant will not counsel and defendant refused to pay counsel as well, the lawyer wrote in the court filing. Now, an autograph seeker, this is a gentleman that was, following Ye all around. He's saying, so his name is Justin Poplowski. He sued Ye for assault and battery, intentional infliction of emotional distress, negligence, and loss of consortium in January 2024, right? So he sued in January 2024. The incident took place in 2022, January of 2022. So this man is claiming that because of Ye, he has lost friendship and association. You see, these lawsuits against Ye, they are wild. Wild, I tell you. Very, very wild. Now, let's continue with this report because, we know that Ye has been in the media a lot for not paying people, and this is not something that we're happy to hear about, because if you get an attorney to represent you as it relates to a case, you have to pay that attorney, and the attorney is now saying, listen, Your Honor, take me from this case, remove me from this case, because the attorney cannot just drop the case. The attorney has to, ask the judge to be excused from the case, and then they have to do the proper filing to say this is what happened, and as such, the attorney has been released from the case, right? No, I have to also say, before we get into the other portion of the report, I also have to say, guys, that honestly, as I've always said, people may not like to hear this, but we have to call a spade and a shovel a shovel. We have to speak the truth. Ye is not well. Ye is not well. And people may say, oh, don't say that Ye is bipolar. Ye is bipolar. He is, okay? He is. And we have to approach mental health for what it is. We have to take it for what it is. And the fact of the matter is, as I've said to you guys before, if you've been keeping up with my channel, I have done my research, and I'm not just saying this because Kim said it or yada, yada, yada. I've seen clips, I've seen videos, and we know who Ye is and how he behaves, his mannerism, etc. And when you see a person, going from 100 to 30%, because Ye is functioning at maybe 30 or 25%, and I have to say that he's a very strong person, because if you look at, everything that he's been through, Kim knowing that he was unwell, Kim left him in a sunken place, and to know that you're gonna shatter this person's entire world, their family, everything they dreamed of, and you left that person in a sunken place. So she basically left him on a ledge. Not that I'm blaming Kim for everything, just, just the psychological, just the psychology of it all, just to show you the things that may seem simple, they do cause deterioration of one's mental health. Even the best of us, and sometimes chronic depression also looks like, you know, other forms of mental health condition, right? So I'm just saying that if we really look into like how Kim, did him dirty with the kids and Pete and all of that, you know that this man has been through a lot. The loss of his mother, that is a lot for anyone to bear. So if you notice, people may say that Kim was the one who was keeping everything under control for him, yada yada, etc. But that I believe that is half true. I do believe that she used to help, but I also believe that at that point, Ye was much better, in a better frame of mind, a lot healthier mentally. And when Kim did what she did to him, remember that he was faced with back-to-back storm. So the divorce, losing his family, then the Adidas, and it's not as though he just lost that deal with Adidas. They came after him. They said some of the most horrible, disgusting things about that man, which, no matter what, people should not be so evil and so mean, but they did do that and they're still going after him. So just put yourself in his shoe for a second. He has a lot on his plate and he's never been, a monster. I have to say that he's never perfect, but he has never been that person who is a monster for us to say, oh, everything that is happening to him, he deserves it. He's stupid. He's silly. People loses and people do lose a lot. I've seen Elon Musk losing a lot. I've seen Jeff Bezos losing a lot. So many people, they've lost a lot. Some people are able to come from it strong. Some people are not able to come back from it strong. Life happens, and it not just happens to only Ye, it happens to a lot of people. The things that happens to Ye, it doesn't only happen to him. However, because he's a celebrity, a public figure, we may feel entitled to say, oh, that only happens to Ye. He's a dumb, he's a fool, he's stupid, because these are things that people do say about him, but we have no idea. Maybe if we should know even half the things that he deals with behind the scenes, many people, their perception of the things that are happening and how it translates publicly, maybe we would have a change of heart to see, just, first-hand experience of what he's going through on a day-to-day basis. Okay. Now, we're going to get back to the report because the incident was investigated and the Los Angeles City Attorney's Office declined to file charges against Ye. Regarding the incident involving Ye that took place January 13, 2022, after a thorough and careful review of all the evidence, our office is declining to file based on no reasonable likelihood of conviction, a spokesperson said in August of 2022. Kanye avoided charges despite admitting he hit the plaintiff in the interview. He said the victim was trying to make money off his autograph. Yes, and it wasn't like they were just, trying to make it. He was practically bullying Ye. So it was 3 a.m. in front of the Soho warehouse. He explained, I'm saying, you don't know what I'm dealing with right now. I just finished these 2 songs. I came from the studio and this dude, he just had this real attitude like, what you gonna do? And see that. I'ma tell you, the blue COVID-19 mask ain't stop that knockout. So, that's what you said. We remember that plainly as though it happened yesterday, right? So Ye is basically explaining that the gentleman was up in his face, asking for an autograph. Ye was like, you don't know what I'm dealing with right now. I've just finished 2 songs, came from the studio, and the dude was like, what are you gonna do? And see that, So Ye gave him that sucker punch. So this gentleman, he's seeking a undisclosed sum in the lawsuit. And again, if the county sheriff doesn't see any need to prosecute Ye, it doesn't mean that this gentleman cannot sue. But the thing is, the lawsuit doesn't make sense because he provoked that man. He provoked him and he got definitely what he deserved, in my opinion. But guys, I want to hear from you though. It is your time to chime in. What are your thoughts? While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share if you care. See you guys later. Bye guys.